Alright, Shalom. I'd like to give all praises and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Akakodash, the Balanas, the elders, and the apostles of the great millstone who rule well. Peace and salutation to those to the elect. This is your brother Imad Bayan coming to you with another video through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Akakodash. I'd like to read the book Isaiah 58 and verse 1. It says, "Cry aloud, spare not, lift up thy voice like a trumpet, and show my people their transgression, and the house of Jacob their sins." And this is what we, as the men of the Lord, will call out of the world to do, to lift up our voice as a trumpet, to show the Lord's people, alright, which are the Hebrew Israelites, the so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, the transgressions. You know, we have to highlight the wickedness what they've been doing for these past decades, alright, centuries, since what they turned away from Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, or they've been up under Esau Edom, the so-called white man. Why? Because he has rulership over y'all. But this is the time to wake up and to turn back to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Alright? This is the time. Let's go to the book of Matthew 5 and verse 16. So look here for the little background noise. Alright. It says here, let your light so shine before men, that they may see your good works and glorify your Father which is in heaven. So when we push this word with truth and sincerity, alright, we letting this light shine, you know, as Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai wants it to. Alright? Because we don't take credit for these things. We don't take credit for the work that we be doing, you know, every day, as the Lord put us as watchmen, you know, looking and paying attention on what's happening in the world today, seeing what's happening in the world today. And yet still Israelites, you know, you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, or they don't want to take heed, you know, or they think that every day is a normal day, you know, just to have fun. Right now in Trinidad here, is that time where they want to celebrate Carnival, alright, which is going into worshiping Bacchus, alright. These people and them, these Israelites out there, they rather live in the house of mirth, have fun, party, enjoy themselves. You understand? Alright, Salakia. Alright, where was I? Yeah, these people and them, they rather live in the house of mirth, alright, following in the wickedness of Esau Edom. Because Esau Edom, he taught them, you know, that you have one life to live, but really and truly you live many lives. Alright, if you could understand reincarnation, alright, after your body pass, you know, you go to the spirit world, and the Lord will send you back after 3-4 generations after. Alright, so as it says here, Matthew 5 and 16, let your Let your light so shine before men, that they may see your good works and glorify your Father which is in heaven. Alright? And we give all the glory and praise to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. That's why we start off, you know. Alright, that's why we start off speaking, you know, saying the salutations, you know, giving all praises to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, because we are nothing without him. Alright? Big man thing, we are nothing without the Lord. Alright? Now, let's get the book of John, the book of John 3, and let's go to the verse 18. It says, he that believeth on him is not condemned, but he that believeth not is condemned already, because he has not believed in the name of the only begotten Son of the Heavenly Father. And the name of the only begotten Son of the Heavenly Father is not Jesus. You understand? It's not Jesus. It's not Yeshua. It's none of those names that all others want to be calling him. His name is Yahushai. Alright? That is his name, Yahushai. And his father's name is not Yahweh, is not God, is not Allah. His name is Yahweh. Alright? That is their names. And we've been seeing their names day in, week out, day and night, and all they've been hearing this word, but yet still all they don't want to, you know, they don't know how Jake is. They rather have fun, you know. As it says here, verse 19, and this is a condemnation, that light is come into the world. And the light that coming into the world is what? This truth. Through the man of the Lord. But with the and the only way that coming through the man of the Lord is through Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. You understand? He speaks through us. At the end of the day, this is not our words. At the end of the day, what we read in here on the scriptures is not our words. Alright? This is the Lord's word. And the Lord said what? Just roughly paraphrasing, he comes in the whole volume of the book, which means he comes in the Old Testament and he comes in the New Testament. For you Christians out there who want to believe that the Old Testament's done away with, that's a lie. You understand? That is something that Esau Edom also taught earlier. Alright? He also taught all to hate all your own self. And how all it is hate all your own self, all you don't like all your own people, all you don't like all your own complexion. Alright? All you rather like the so-called white man, which he is the devil. The name devil is just goes into deceiver, slanderer, accuser. Alright? He has all the money in the world, but yet still he look at us on this side of the world as his biggest threat, his biggest enemy. Why? Because we are closer to the Heavenly Father. Alright? Now as it says here, verse 19, and this condemnation, and this is the condemnation, that light is come into the world, and men love darkness rather than light. Alright, you Israelites and them, you know, the 2/3 of Israel only like darkness more than light, you know, because their deeds were evil. And all these deeds are from who? Esau Edom. Alright? the kind of food all it is be eating, the kind of alcohol all it is be drinking and whatnot. All these things have spirits on them, and it causes you to have a defiled temple. So therefore you would not have a clean temple to come towards the Lord. Alright? Because when you come out of that world, when the Lord call you out of the world, you know, as it says, my sheep hear my voice. You know, when the Lord call you out of the world, he basically looking to cleanse you, you know, bring you into remembrance. You will remember yourself as you is in this time. You understand? You will remember who you are. You will remember his name. Alright? You will end up learning more and going out there and preaching. Alright? For you women out there, all you will put aside all those old ways and be more humble and meek and understand and dress in proper apparels and whatnot. This is how it will be. You know, the men will learn and understand. Alright? This is just how it is. The Lord will make sure you eat the right food, you drink the right things. You know? Because you can't be in this ministry and be eating abominable things and doing wickedness. Alright? Verse 20 it says, For everyone that doeth evil hateth the light, neither cometh to the light, lest his deeds should be reproved. Alright? So all this, you know, it's showing you here, you know, you're coming to the light, you had to put away that old ways. Alright? You have to. Because the Lord is not an author of confusion. Alright? And that light is what? It's this truth, this understanding. Alright? And you're going to be and by coming into this truth, you have to be reborn. Alright? By the washing of this word. That's how you're going to be reborn. Well, as you can hear in the background, you're hearing a lot of cars passing and whatnot, and they, you know, pounding out the music and whatnot. And I'll just show you how Jake this be. Alright? They in that spirit right now in partying and in enjoying themselves. Alright? No one cares what's happening around the world as long as they don't happen in their yard. That is how they think. But as soon as it happens, they quick to run to the Lord. They quick to come and call upon a different name and say, hey, you know, save me. You know, why Lord? Why this happening to me? Why that happening to me? Not knowing that they defiled, not knowing that they're wicked, not knowing that the Lord is not dealing with them. Alright? Let's continue in the book of John. We go into the chapter 15 and we'll go down to verse 18. It says, If the world hates you, ye know that it hated me before it hated you. You understand? So this red letter here, this is Yahushua speaking, who the world is ignorantly called Jesus Christ. Alright? The world hated the Lord first. You know, so when all you have a hatred for us Hebrew Israelites who preaching this word with truth and sincerity, telling all the right things. You know, we're not telling all nothing bad, you know, we reading the scriptures and telling all the right things to do. But yet still Israel don't want to hear that. Israel would rather hear deceit. They rather hear wickedness. They rather hear lies. Alright? That's what they rather hear. That's why it says, if the world hate you, you know that it hated me before it hated you. Alright? Why is that? Why only hated the Lord first? Why he said that? Because the word that is coming out of our mouth is of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Alright? He speaks through us. So it's not us only hate, So when only look at us and only hate us, only despise us, only mock and scoff and laugh at us, it's not us only actually coming out, Alright? We are just the vessel that the Lord is using to push this word. Alright? But Lord willing, we be part of that hopefully elect number. Alright? Because with all this work that we are doing, we are going to be rewarded. Lord willing, we are going to be rewarded. It also have the Israelites who are pushing the wrong doctrines and doing the wrong things. They also are going to be rewarded. But is either you're going to get rewarded in righteousness, or you're going to get rewarded with that righteous judgment on your head. Alright? Which you're going to, which for all your wickedness, for all your for basically leading the people along the wrong path. Alright? Now let's go back to the book of John, and we go chapter 7 and verse 7. It says, "The world cannot hate you, but me it hated, because I testify of it, that the works thereof are evil." See that? So because the Lord said that all your ways, all your Hebrew Israelites, all your so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, all your works, all your ways are evil. Alright? In the sight of him. It's like a smoke in his nostrils. Therefore he sent his prophets out there to prophesy and to warn all you from the things that is going to come. Because the same plagues that he had brought onto Egypt back then in the old days, he's bringing it back today. Alright? Newly created beasts, all these different things is going to come to pass. Alright? That's why this is the time to put down all those different things that only following. Alright? Put aside the envying, put aside all these things and turn back to the Lord. But although we preach this word and we say these things, Israel will think in a kind of way, like just for instance in Trinidad and Tobago here, Israel will think that, alright, we will preach this word, they hear this word today, and they know they had to play carnival next week. They're going to say, well, here what, let me just go and play carnival first, and when I done do this and that, Ash Wednesday, you go see them in church, looking to get some sort of ashes on the forehead, looking to pray to Jesus Christ, like Jesus Christ could save them. Alright? And then after all of that, all they go in and then say, well, let me go and hear what them men talking about. The Lord looking at all of that. The angels looking at all of that. The Lord said his eyes is 10,000 times brighter than the sun. Alright? Which he sees every single thing. The Lord had angels everywhere. Everything on this earth is his. Alright? The Lord could even listen to you through the trees. Everything that is on the earth is living. Alright? Your plant that is right in your household, you doing wickedness, the Lord can hear you through that. The flies, the mosquitoes, the birds that chirping, flying about, the Lord tap into that and they seeing and knowing what it is you're doing. Alright? And just to add to this, Esau Edom he understand the scriptures to a point where he's trying to be like the Most High. That's why in due time he's coming down with great wrath. Alright? Because he knows that he has but a short time. That's why he wants to put that RFID total chip into people's hand and forehead for them to be able to buy or sell. Alright? To track you, to understand what you're doing, to know about your whereabouts, to know where you're going, what you're doing. You understand? That's why they come out with all this digital money. They're coming out with these Salakia. You see what I mean? Only the house of mood that these Israelites living in. You understand? Alright, so yeah, going back to it, yeah, Esau Edom, he trying to control everything. Alright? So when he know your whereabouts, he know he have these everything cashless. You know, they coming out with all these Tesla cars, these different electric cars now. You know, you don't have to turn a key again. You don't have to drive with gas again. You don't have to enter inside the car with a key. You know, basically you come like you after you take that total chip. It come like you have the key in you. You know, you come like an antenna. And this is what he saw I'm trying to do. He trying to be like the Most High. Alright? But he doing it in a carnal way. And the Lord is doing it in a spiritual way. Alright? Now let's get let me read over this part. This is the book of John 7 and 7. It says, the world cannot hate you, but me it hate. Me it hate it, because I testify of it, that the works thereof are evil. Alright? So all the Israelites out there, all they don't want to hear this word. You understand? Why? Because it cut all you very, very, very deep. We don't have any guns, we don't have any weapons, we don't have any of these things. We just come to all you with. We come with the scriptures. The scriptures and the Bible is our weapon. This is what the Lord girded us with. This weapon, this is our sword. Alright? And this Bible is sharper than any two-edged sword. Alright? Let's get the book of Hebrews. Hebrews 4 and verse 12. It says, for the word of power is quick and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword, piercing even to the dividing asunder of soul and spirit, and of the joints and marrow, and is a discerner of the thoughts and intents of the heart, of the mind. Alright? This is how this word is. So, you know, the phone had a chime on that one, but look at that. This is how this word is. It's sharper than any two-edged sword. It is going to cut you in your spirit, in your marrow, in your bones. And we don't have to speak rudely to all the time. We don't have to speak quiet, you know. We just had to preach to the wind all you hear this word. Alright? How you think you get to this video? The Lord sent you here to hear this word for a reason. It's either you're going to hear or either you're going to forbear. It's simple as that. At the end of the day, you can't come to the Lord when the Lord delete you and you're going up to the spirit realm and he asks you why it is you didn't turn back to him. You can't tell him that you didn't hear the word. You did hear it. And after you hear the word and you did not follow the word, he's going to judge you. Alright? Now let's get the book of let's go back to the Old Testament, book of Isaiah. Trying to want 30. Let's see where I can start. A matter of fact, let me start at verse 9. It says, Isaiah 30 and 9, that this is a rebellious people, lying children, that will not hear the law of the Lord Yahweh, which say to the seers, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things, speak unto us smooth things, prophesy deceit. And this is what all you want to hear. But guess what? You know where you're going to hear those things? You know where you all Israelites is going to hear those things? You so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. Well, you're going to hear these things in those deceits and whatnot. Or you're going to hear that in these harlot houses. Or you're going to hear these things in those things, Salakia, in those harlot houses. Alright, those cemeteries, which is also known as all your churches. Alright, every Sunday all you want to go out and listen to the pastor lie to all you, receive money from all you. This is the people all you just run after. This is the kind of things all you just run after. But the Lord himself is the one who deceiving all you, because the deceive and the deceiver are his. So all you want to hear deceit, all you want to hear wickedness, all you want to hear GC name all the time. Alright? All you go to those harlot houses, and all you're going to get all those things. Because at the end of the day, the Lord is not dealing with all you. Because when we push this word, is actually the elect we are fishing for. Alright? And Lord willing, we be part of that hopefully elect number also. Let's see if I can get our next one here before I close it off. The 2 Thessalonians 2 and 11. It says, and for this cause power shall send them strong delusion, that they should believe a lie. You see that? And as the strong delusions, he's doing it, as I've mentioned. The Lord controls the right hand side and the left hand side. The deceive and the deceiver are his. So the Lord is the one who deceiving all you for not believing in this truth. Alright? This is the whole thing about it. Watch 144 on the screen. All praises say of Hashim Yoshai. So I believe I will end it there. Yeah, I believe I will end it there. You know, place getting a little too noisy. Alright? So with that, Shalom and a bad bubble.